These are the stories of compassion and generosity, showing that sometimes winning the lottery can be about changing lives, not just your own. Here are the 10 most generous lottery winners in history. Number 10. Tom Christ. In 2012, Tom Christ lost his wife to cancer, but little did he know that a stroke of luck was waiting just around the corner. In May 2013, he discovered that he held a Lotto Max ticket worth a staggering $40 million. Tom wasn't particularly excited about his jackpot for himself. Instead, he decided to establish a foundation in honor of his late wife. His first move was to donate a substantial amount to the Calgary Cancer Center, but he didn't stop there. Tom had grand plans to give away all of his winnings to various charities, including notable organizations like the Ronald McDonald House and Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Number 9. Randall Rush. When Randall Rush, from Lamont, Alberta, decided to try his luck with a Lotto Max ticket, he couldn't have foreseen the extraordinary turn his life would take. Little did he know that on January 16, 2015, he would become the fortunate winner of the $50 million jackpot. What's truly remarkable is that Randall saw this as an opportunity to pursue what mattered most to him, creating a charity trust fund focused on providing much-needed assistance to underprivileged children worldwide. His humanitarian efforts drew significant attention, and his story was widely publicized, showcasing how a lottery win can be a catalyst for making a positive impact on the lives of others. Number 8. Bob Erb. In November 2012, a Canadian, Bob Erb, struck gold with a $25 million win in a Lotto Max draw. What's truly inspiring about Bob is how he immediately committed to making a positive impact on the lives of people across the country. In just the first year after his win, he donated and gifted at least $8 million of his winnings. His acts of kindness included buying cars for people in need and providing a substantial $300,000 in medical funding to terrace residents requiring dental work. Many folks fondly refer to him as a saint, which doesn't seem too far off from the truth, considering the multitude of good deeds he's done. For instance, he once left a $10,000 tip for a restaurant owner who had just received the devastating news that his daughter had cancer. Bob Erb had directed his wealth towards advocating for the legalization of marijuana, and it appears his efforts have borne fruit, as Canada legalized it in October 2018. Number 7. Violet and Alan Large. When Nova Scotia residents Violet and Alan Large struck it big with an $11.2 million win from the Canada Lotto 649, it wasn't personal gain that excited them. Instead, their joy came from the prospect of sharing their newfound wealth. After providing some financial support to their family, they decided to give away the majority of their winnings to their community. Their generous donations went on to provide essential funding for local churches, hospitals, and various community resources. When asked about their extraordinary generosity, the couple mentioned that they didn't need all that money because they already felt blessed with everything they had. Number 6. Sheila Ryan. Back in 1988, Sheila Ryan won a massive $55.2 million Florida lottery jackpot, making her the biggest single jackpot winner in U.S. history. What makes her story stand out even more is her down-to-earth background at the time. She was working in real estate and living in a mobile home. Now, most people might have expected her to splurge and go wild with all that money, but Sheila had a different plan. Instead, she set up the Ryan Foundation and gave the entire $55.2 million to the foundation. This charitable act by Sheila, who sadly passed away in 1996, has left a lasting legacy. The Ryan Foundation continues to make a positive impact by helping children, victims of domestic abuse, senior citizens, and stray animals. Number 5. Roy Cockrum. Roy hit the jackpot, the biggest lottery win in the history of Tennessee, at $259.8 million. What makes this win even more extraordinary is the backstory. You see, Roy used to be a monk and took a vow of poverty. So when fortune smiled upon him, he did something truly remarkable. His first move as a suddenly wealthy man was to move closer to his elderly parents to take care of them. Before his time as a monk, Roy had a background in acting. So it's no surprise that he set up the Roy Cockrum Foundation, aimed at supporting nonprofit theaters all across the United States. He's been known to donate to hospitals and humanitarian causes, including Doctors Without Borders. While we might not have the exact figure, we do know that he's given away millions of dollars worth of donations. Number 4. Pearlie Mae Smith. When Pearlie Mae Smith from New Jersey hit the incredible Powerball jackpot of $429 million in early 2016, she saw it as nothing short of divine intervention. After sharing the jackpot with her relatives, they collectively decided to use a portion of their winnings to establish the Smith Family Foundation to drive change and innovation within their community by providing financial support to strengthen it. While many lottery winners enjoy their personal gains, she and her family chose to channel their newfound wealth into creating a better future for their community. Number 3. Barbara and Ray Ragg. In 2000, Barbara Ragg, a nurse from Sheffield, England, had a day off work due to not feeling her best. Little did she know that this decision would lead to an incredible turn of events. She and her husband Ray made an impulsive choice to buy a UK lotto ticket during a trip to a local supermarket, and that turned out to be a life changer, winning them a whopping $9.2 million. What makes their story truly remarkable is what they did with their newfound fortune. Recognizing that the prize was far more than they would ever need, they decided to share the wealth. They generously donated $6.6 million to various charities and causes. Their acts of kindness included purchasing an MRI scanner for the Sheffield Children's Hospital, supporting the Teenage Cancer Unit at Weston Park Hospital, and organizing trips for war veterans to reunite with their comrades. Number 2. Pastor Solomon Jackson Jr. Pastor Solomon Jackson Jr. is a man who not only talks the talk, he also walks the walk. Back in 2009, he won a Powerball jackpot, and after taxes, he took home a cool $130 million. He started generously handing out money to various universities in South Carolina, and that even included the one where he'd once been a student. It didn't take long for him to part with a whopping $12 million of his winnings, making a significant impact through his generous donations. Number 1. Francis and Patrick Connolly. These folks were anything but your typical lottery winners. Back in 2019, they struck gold with a massive jackpot of £114.9 million. Now, you'd expect a wild spending spree or some extravagant vacations, right? But not for them. They had a different plan in mind. Right from the start, they realized that the glitzy, materialistic lifestyle wasn't what they were after. So they sat down and made a list of all their loved ones they wanted to support with their newfound wealth. What's even more commendable is that they didn't stop at helping just family and friends. They decided to set up not one, but 2 charities aimed at assisting the most vulnerable folks in their area. One was named after her late mother, and the other was the PFC Trust, which lent a hand to local young carers, the elderly, and refugees in their hometown. So far, they've given away around $70 million. So, there you have it, folks. How do you plan to spend your $1 million win? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you guys soon.